I'm being serious. Like, then he started the live and then did the little clicker thing. Bro, all right. Go ahead, Evan. You got it. Let's start the show.
Stop, Wes, stop it, please. Oh my God.
I'm being serious. Like, then he started the live and then did the little clicker thing. Bro, all right. Go ahead, Evan. You got it. Let's start the show.
Wes, give me my jingle. Let's do it.
Crazy. That stupid ass clap. That stupid ass clap. Back in the midweek trap. New episode 2025. We coming live and direct. Hopefully, Willa let us know what the button is next time. Shit.
Whoa, I'm just kidding. We ain't gonna do all that. What's up, everybody?
Whoa. That shit go crazy. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, shout out to Leangelo. That's a banger right there.
Fire.
That shit go crazy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Midweek Athlete Pod, episode 33. Trace.
Larry Bird.
Hey, it's our Larry Bird episode. So, I mean, we got some stuff to jump into. We got NFL playoffs this week. College football as well. Semifinals. We got Jimmy Butler buzz, Cavs Thunder. We're checking that out right now. Top teams in the East and the West.
Yep.
And then some other NBA buzz that we'll go over later at a later point. But let's go ahead and jump into this NFL playoff predictions. So what I want to do with y'all, we can just go game by game and I guess just pick a winner and just kind of talk about that game and what y'all thoughts are.
Yeah,
all right.
So first, where y'all want to start? NFC, AFC?
AFC is a lot, so let's go NFC.
I think the NFC playoffs are going to be better.
For real?
I really do.
Because
it's more wide open.
So start NFC?
Okay, fair enough.
Start NFC?
Yeah,
all right. So 4 versus 5 matchup, the Rams versus the Vikings. Who y'all got?
Rams versus Vikings. Oh, Vikings. That's not even like the defense is gonna just shut them out.
I have the Vikings as well.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick the Vikings. I think they're playing well.
That defense is just
and their defense, is just top notch.
Because Cooper Kupp isn't Cooper Kupp anymore.
No, and then Puka hadn't really been playing all that well as of late either. So, I mean, I
think the Vikings are just gonna shut down Kyron Williams, who's majority of their offense.
He's the key to the game.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna just shut down their run defense is really good. They're gonna just shut down Kyron Williams. He probably still have like almost 100-yard rushing, but he probably won't hit the end zone.
Probably not.
Yeah.
So I think that one's probably like the least debatable one we're gonna do.
All right, so all 3 Vikings. Okay, so then that means they played number 1 Detroit, which we'll get to that later.
No, not necessarily. Are they the 7th seed, the Rams? Or
the 7 is Green Bay.
So yeah, not necessarily, because in football it re-ranks.
It reseeds.
It reseeds. Okay.
So the lower seed always plays
the highest
seed.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, 3 Tampa Bay and 6 Washington.
Oh, Washington.
Tampa.
I'm gonna go Tampa.
I got Washington.
That Washington defense ain't gonna stop Tampa all night.
I think
I got Tampa as well.
I think they can. I think that Washington defense can get to him. I like Jay McDaniels. I like Jay Daniels. Jay Daniels is nice. I think he can put up enough points to make up for the defense.
The X factor in that game is, can Brian Robinson do anything against that Tampa Bay rush defense? Because it's been one of the best rush defenses in football.
Yeah, that's very true.
Vita Vea is a Mack truck on the field. Like, you're not moving him. You're just not. So, and Bucky will probably get off.
Bucky's probably going. Well, I think Bucky's probably going to be the X factor. I think it really is going to depend on him.
I think the X factors of this game is both of the receiving cores of both teams. Mm-hmm. Can they get off? Because both of them got really good, decent run defense. So can the receivers of each team?
Oh, Mike Evans versus Marshawn. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mike finna cook him. Oh, he finna cook him. Oh boy.
That's basically what I was getting at. Like, they got, Marshawn over there, got Mike Evans. That's gonna be a battle.
That is gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle.
It'll be a battle. I think this one will be a one-score game though.
Yeah,
Like, it's gonna be a one-score game. It's not gonna. No one's gonna get blown out. Vikings gonna blow out the Rams.
That's the Sunday night
that's
game,
Tampa
Tampa and Washington. So Sunday night, that'll be a good one.
All right, and then 2 Philly and 7 Green Bay.
All right.
I'm actually gonna go upset here.
Oh, yeah, I said it earlier in the group message. I'm taking Green Bay.
Hey, so
I'm gonna go upset here. Sorry, all my Philly fans, but I'm going upset. I just have a feeling that they.
I don't know if I can go upset. I don't know if I can go upset. This is gonna be a close. It's
gonna be close.
Game. This game is gonna be crazy. This is the game of the week for the playoffs right now.
Did Jordan Love say he was gonna play?
Oh, he's definitely playing.
He's definitely playing. Like that, he got. I think he caught a stinger. He hit his elbow on the helmet. Caught a stinger. Couldn't feel his hand. They was like, yeah, sit your ass down.
Yeah,
we got a playoff game next week. We are already clinching.
We're not risking that.
Christian Watson is the one that's out.
So Christian Watson is out. He tore his ACL.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now they got to go against a tough Eagles DB core with like
that secondary is
2 to 3 receivers. All right, Wicks, Jaden Reed, and Dobbs.
Tucker Kraft is the X factor.
Tucker Kraft is there, but they got a good linebacker core over there with the.
Do they really?
Decent enough.
That's the weakest part of that Philly defense is the linebacker.
It's decent enough. It's decent enough. They don't just be getting like
cooked.
Yeah, you know what I mean. They don't be getting straight up cooked. So, and they got C.J. Gardner-Johnson who's playing really good this season. You know what I'm saying? Like the X factor is really, can Josh Jacobs get off?
Dude.
That is an X factor.
Can Josh Jacobs get to what he's been doing all season long?
That's a good man. Yeah,
I just have a feeling Philly's gonna implode on itself at some point.
That's what I feel.
Some point they're gonna implode on themselves. It's something not right in Philly, and nobody wants to talk about. Something's not right.
Hey, to me, I told you they remind me of that. What was it? 2015 Ravens team.
Oh, that was just killing everybody.
They killed everybody in the playoffs. They killed everybody.
Got to the playoffs.
Yeah, they got to the playoffs and killed everybody, and this is exactly the same team they remind me of. And I think the Eagles have a chance of going to the Super Bowl. I think the Eagles go to the NFC Championship game against the Lions, but
I can't wait for next week. That's something else we got to talk about because I don't believe in Detroit.
I think the Eagles will go to the, but it's gonna be a close. This is gonna be one of them one-score games too, and both of these teams already seen each other. Wow, Donovan Mitchell.
Big time 3. That's a big time 3.
Wow.
And just so y'all know, we're watching this Thunder and Cavs game live right now. So Donovan Mitchell just hit a crazy 3.
But he's had a terrible game.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's been struggling all night.
And this is what I was talking about where I said they missed Chet. This is the type of game where they missed Chet.
For sure.
Because they couldn't run this against with Chet's on the court. Because Hartenstein can't shoot the 3.
Yeah. What is it?
SGA,
it's 5-point game.
That man's got to be one of the most unguardable in the league.
That's the league MVP this year.
Absolutely.
Even Ant said it.
Like, come on, Mike, bro.
Glaze that boy up.
If y'all don't give it to him this year, something wrong. Lou Dort, I hate
your boy Lou Dort, right?
I hate Lou Dort.
Bro.
Now look at this.
Oh,
come on, man.
No.
He got the foul.
While that foul's going on, so let's move on to the AFC. So Chargers, Houston.
Chargers.
Yeah. Houston just been playing god-awful football the last, 3-4 weeks.
You know, every year there's a team that makes the playoffs that doesn't deserve to be there. It's Houston this year.
Yeah. So, sorry, Texans fans, but, no. I got the Chargers by, at least 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Ooh, 3 touchdowns.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah. The Texans defense is good.
Texas defense is still good enough. So,
Jesus.
That's my take. Hey.
I will say this.
Y'all can blame me in the comments.
I don't know if the Chargers win this ball game.
It's possible they could lose it.
I think the Texans might be able to actually squeeze out a win. Mainly because they don't have a good enough receiving core over there in the Chargers. And the Texans have a great run defense.
True.
So let's go ahead and put Derek Stingley on Lad. Shut that down.
That's not going to work out how you think it will. Stingley struggles against quick receivers. Bigger receivers, he going to lock them up. But them quick, shifty dudes, he be having problems.
Yeah, but let's let's show it. Let's go. Let's make him. Let's make it hard for.
True.
Let's make it hard for Herbert. Is J.K. Dobbins even back?
He's playing.
He's playing. That's gonna be the X factor of that game. Is J.K. Dobbins? Both running backs will be the X factor of that.
Because I don't know what's wrong with the Texans. Which, goddamn it, Houston, what y'all did with Joe Mixon the last 5 weeks of that season should be criminal. Yeah, like crazy. I don't know what y'all were doing. Because he was literally winning y'all games by himself.
And then it's like they shut him down. Like, yeah.
Oh, trust me, I know, Evan. Trust me, I know. Fantasy football. Like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah, I know that stings. I'm sorry, my brother. I apologize. So, all right.
Lead champ right here, you know what I'm saying?
0.2 points. 0.2!
Well, it was just like I was telling Wes the other day. Last year, if Philly would have just kept DK Metcalf from not getting a 20-yard reception, I would have won third place.
Yeah, he would have.
And I lost by 0.5 because of Philly's defense.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. So,
every year is somebody. It just happened to be me this year. It happens to somebody every year.
It just so happened to be me. So.
It's okay. That means it won't happen next year.
There you go. All right. 3 Baltimore and 6 the Steelers.
Boy, it's better be belt ass.
I don't know about them.
I mean, Steelers.
This is already a team that see each other twice a year.
Yeah.
So
this would be number 3.
The Steelers already beat the Ravens.
That was weeks and weeks and weeks ago.
I would say the Ravens have looked new and improved. They fixed their defense.
I was about to say, and then Ravens returned the favor.
They did fix their defense because their defense the first 8 weeks of the season was atrocious.
Week 11 through 18, 29% not 3 point, third down percentage for the defense.
So they did turn it around, but it's Mike Tomlin and co. Mike Tomlin is a very head coach. He knows when to get the job done. Mm-hmm. I can never count Mike Tomlin out. So we never know what's gonna happen. You might see Justin Fields, a couple of packages with Justin Fields. Like it's.
I'm glad you brought that up because that was my point.
About Sean McVay too. Like you can't really count out Mike Tomlin either.
You can't, but I'm counting out Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm counting out Russell Wilson. And George Pickens, dog, what you did last Saturday night was god-awful. It was god-awful, bro. You got to play better than that.
What the comment saying, Willie?
It says, talk about Bryce Young.
No.
Funny. No.
I mean, Bryce Young, he's doing his thing, but you're in the North Carolina Panthers, bro.
Like, bro, you're not good.
You're funny. No.
No. Hey, you got benched.
Next year
they'll be I think hot take, next year the NFC South is going to get 3 teams in the playoffs. 3. Every team but New Orleans.
You don't need to.
And that's not me trying to be petty. I'm being serious. Because the Saints are in cap hell.
That is true.
Y'all are already $100 million in the hole before free agency starts.
Yep.
I don't know.
Some pretty gnarly contracts been thrown around.
Because the NFC North is only going to get tougher.
You think that, but Ben Johnson's going to be gone after this season. What are you going to do with Sam Darnold? Mm-hmm. The Packers, I think, are the best team moving forward.
Yeah.
And then who knows what Chicago's doing. Yeah. Chicago just sucks.
I think Pete Carroll's going there.
That'd be a good fit.
To where, Chicago?
Yeah, I think they should hire Pete Carroll. That would be a great fit.
That'd be actually,
just like Pete Carroll was with Russell Wilson. Caleb Williams has
got a lot of Russ in him.
Yeah, right, Russell Wilson characteristics.
To round out this first round, Buffalo and Denver. I think this would be a lot closer game than people think.
Man, I want to take Denver to win this game so bad, but I just can't pull the trigger.
This game will be a lot closer than what people think because
it's going to be a really good game
of Denver's defense. Mm-hmm. Now, this is where I feel like, all right, Bo Nix has not been playing like a rookie all year.
I forgot he was a rookie.
This game, we probably gonna see rookie Bo Nix. I think the nerves, the playoff nerves, everything that anticipate he's gonna try to go into Buffalo, which they playing in Buffalo, a playoff game in Buffalo. I think that Buffalo crowd tough.
It is.
So I think trying to win his first playoff game as a rookie in Buffalo is a very hard task for him. It might be a very tough task for him. Now, if you go out there and be a play, Bo Nix is gonna be the real deal. Mm-hmm. He's already kind of like the real deal, but
you got the right coach.
Yeah,
he does have the right coach. But going out there in Buffalo and that cold snow, it's gonna be tough.
That cold is a different animal.
And if you're making a bet, It was right before I checked. It was Buffalo 8.5 point favorite. Take Denver and that 8.5. Take that 8.5.
Definitely take 8.5 plus Denver. I don't think they blow them out, but man, it's gonna be like I'll say like a 26 or 23 game.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to the end.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's gonna be close.
Unless Bo Nix just shits the bed.
Yeah,
that's the only factor right there.
Buffalo's defense is
bad,
good.
Yeah, exactly. Buffalo's defense not that good. They can create turnovers.
They created a lot. They second in the league in turnovers, or tied for first.
So
something like
that's
that,
where if Bo Nix throws a couple of picks at bad timing, like,
that avalanche is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Like you throw a pick before the half, that's gonna be crucial. You throw a pick in the fourth quarter, that's gonna be crucial for Buffalo, and it's gonna amp up Josh Allen.
Yeah. So Josh gonna be mad, but that actually leads us into our next topic.
Exactly.
Go right ahead.
Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen for MVP. Which, if everything goes the way that we all expect it to,
for those that are watching,
we will end up seeing that game next week in Buffalo.
Yeah.
So, Everest, I'll let you take over.
They're the second seed.
Buffalo's
yeah,
2
seed.
seed.
Yeah.
And Baltimore is 3.
If everything goes planned, it's supposed to be happening. So let's see. We got the NFL MVP debate. This one's close. We got Lamar versus Josh, and
it is close, Wes.
Yes, it is close. But me personally, I gotta take Josh based off of previous histories and based on how it is, how it's been happening, and how been seeing the MVP develop every year. Does Lamar put up an MVP worthy season? Yeah, but I think Josh is gonna get it because there's a better team overall, and he's the most valuable player on his team to get his team to a second seed.
I gotta agree with everything Everest just said. I'll be honest with you. Josh Allen has just been proving it, and the biggest thing coming into the season was turnovers. He has to cut down those turnovers, and he did. He's taking a whole lot a lot better.
Not to mention,
football.
not to mention, like they traded away Stephon Diggs. Everyone was wondering what they were gonna do. Still won. Yes, they're in a weak division, but like I said earlier, what I told you earlier, there's a lot of MVPs who win. There's a lot of MVPs who win their MVPs in weak divisions.
Yeah.
So
that's not that big of a factor. Because Patrick Mahomes got his MVPs in a weak division during his time. Peyton Manning got his MVPs in a weak division during this time. Aaron Rodgers got his MVPs in a weak division during his time. So, like, winning the MVP, you 9 out of 10, you probably are in a weak division. That's why you're looking like the MVP.
Right. So, with that being said, when both of y'all are done, right? Y'all made y'all initial point, right?
Yep.
Cool. It's Lamar Jackson. It's 8-Ball. It's Action Jackson. It's Omar. It's that dude. He's still, even though Josh needs to cut down on the turnovers, Lamar has less turnovers, more touchdowns.
But you got to admit,
more
Josh
yards,
is taking a lot better care of the
better
football.
QBR,
A lot better care.
better passer rating. Better, more rush yards. Like what are we? The only thing Josh Allen has to compete with Lamar is literally the record. Then the other side of it is, bro, we watched them play head to head, and Josh got smacked, got ran out the stadium.
He did.
And you wanna? That's the thing. If it's this close, head to head should be the tiebreaker because we watched both of y'all on the field at the same time.
We have somebody in the chat that said Josh Allen MVP.
Man, stop. Josh Allen winning that MVP would be like Jokic, Embiid getting that MVP over Jokic. It's a makeup MVP.
I mean, I brought you.
It's a makeup MVP.
I brought you a scenario earlier. Peyton Manning won MVP over Drew Brees. 2008.
Shouldn't have won that.
2008. Drew Brees led the lead in every stat QB category possible. Passing touchdowns, everything. Right. He won Offensive Player of the Year. Peyton Manning won MVP. Who had the better record? Peyton Manning. It's just
but getting your watch them play head to head. That's the key thing.
I mean, that's not
out.
that Super Bowl year. That's 2009, the Super Bowl year.
Yes,
we talking about 2008.
8, right?
2008.
But getting play head to head.
But 2009, they did. Peyton Manning didn't win another Super Bowl. I mean MVP. They went to the Super Bowl. They did lose. But we talking about MVP, so that's a season award.
It is.
So the playoffs don't really matter towards the.
No, I didn't say nothing about the playoffs. I said we never seen them play head to head in that season.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very
this
true.
year we watched Lamar versus Josh, and it was clear Lamar was the best player on the court. I'm not the court, the field. The best player on the field. And it really wasn't close. And then the other argument against Lamar is, he has Derrick Henry. That actually should help his argument.
Nah,
why would it help?
Because look at what Derrick Henry did last year.
He has a closer 2,000-yard rusher. No matter what, you're gonna put 9 people, 8 people, 7 people in the box to try to stop that. That creates one-on-one coverage. That's just normal football. That's just football right there.
Look at what Derrick Henry did last year. Barely got 1,000 yards. Look at what he did this year. 1,800, damn near 1,900 yards. Really could have got 2K if they would have gave him more carries throughout the season. Look at that. He went plus 800 in yards when he came to Baltimore with Lamar as his quarterback. Lamar had his best season of his career this year, right? The knock on Lamar is he's not a great passer. 40 plus touchdowns, less than 5 interceptions, over 4,000 yards. Like, what are we dog, that Derrick Henry not being hurtful to him is crazy because it actually helps Lamar. I helped a Hall of Fame running back have one of his best seasons, and his best season in 4 years came with me as his quarterback. Yeah. I made Zay Flowers a Pro Bowler. Who had that before the season? Nobody.
Yeah, I think Zay Flowers is the first Pro Bowler receiver for Ravens history or something like that. Like they only been around for 10 years, so or 20 years.
It doesn't matter. He turned Zay Flowers into a Pro Bowl wide receiver.
That alone just makes him MVP.
It doesn't help me understand if Josh is so much the MVP. Why is nobody else on his offense outside the line?
I will say this: Zay Flowers being a Pro Bowl receiver is due to a lot of AFC injuries. Receivers. Nico Collins. Hurt. Stephon Diggs. Hurt.
Stephon won't be a Pro Bowler anyway. Look at his numbers before he got hurt.
He was balling, was he not?
He had
he was coming into form, I think.
He had one good game before that.
Yeah, but Nico,
Nico is the one. That's the one.
People were hurt. Yes.
Tyreek didn't have a good year. I didn't see Justin Jefferson put up numbers with any quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. But that's 2 different styles of receiving. Like those are 2 different styles of receiving. Like.
If you transcend it shouldn't matter.
I mean, Tyreek Hill is a different type of breed than Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson is like that. I ain't gonna lie. He's 1 and 2. You know, like that.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill needs a quarterback.
He does need a quarterback.
He can't. He just runs to open spots, and to get the ball to those spots, you need a quarterback.
You do.
So,
you do. And then the AFC, it doesn't have great wide receivers, but damn, Lamar made him a Pro Bowler, over 1,000 yards.
I mean, yeah, you did. I mean, but it also helps with having a good running back. No matter what, having a great running back helps the receiving core, helps the quarterback.
That's the dagger.
And we're acting like James Cook isn't a good running back.
He's not Derrick Henry.
But he's no Derrick Henry.
Nobody. Josh Allen would not function with a Derrick Henry at running back. He wouldn't function.
Okay, that's not the problem. No.
Why not?
That doesn't matter. That's not the problem at hand.
Why not?
He doesn't have him.
He doesn't. And Josh still is below Lamar in every single statistic. Because Lamar is the better player. Lamar turned.
He really act like helping a 2,000-yard rusher doesn't help you.
It doesn't help your case.
He didn't run for 2,000 as a Raven.
You just talked about how Lamar elevated these people.
He almost did. He was like 1,900.
That's not 2,000.
That's a lot.
He talked about
either you first or you last.
That's a lot.
In sports. That's it, right, Coach? Right. It's either you win or you lose.
It's either you win or you lose. I agree. But you talked about how Lamar elevated these people.
He did.
Well, couldn't other people step up their game to elevate him?
Well, that's how it works. That's why it's a team. That's why it's a team.
Boy,
you elevate people as a team. But who has Josh elevated on his offense? Y'all won't answer the question.
Next subject, bro.
Y'all won't answer the question. Who has Josh Allen elevated on that offense this year? Answer the question.
We keep saying that he's the most valuable player on his team.
That's not the point of what I said. I said, who has Josh elevated on that offense? I gave you Zay Flowers for the Ravens, who became a Pro Bowler, who was not a Pro Bowler. On Josh's, on the other hand, what skill player did he make a Pro Bowler? I didn't watch Peyton Manning make Pro Bowlers. I didn't watch Drew Brees make Pro Bowlers. I didn't watch Tom Brady make Pro Bowlers. What are we talking about? If you're that great, make somebody on that offense great.
Is Khalil Shakir the Pro Bowler? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Next.
Khalil Shakir? As an injury replacement?
he still made the
Get
Pro
the
Bowl.
fuck outta here!
He's not an injury replacement.
That's like Mac Jones making the
He
Pro
made-
Bowl.
no, he
Get
made
the
the
fuck
Pro
out of
Bowl.
here.
He made the Pro Bowl straight up.
Mac Jones, get out of here. Shakur, man, stop.
Hey, is he not a Pro Bowler?
He's like the 30th best wide receiver in the AFC.
But he made the Pro Bowl.
Actually, he's probably more like the 18th best wide receiver.
But he made the Pro Bowl.
You got two better ones in Cincy. You got a better one everywhere.
You got.
Like Tyreek is better. Like Waddle is better. Like, please, a Pro Bowler with 900 receiving yards. Get the fuck out of here.
That's only like 100 less than 200 less than
Get the fuck out.
Zay Flowers.
Get the fuck.
How many receiving yards Tyreek had? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't have a good year.
I don't think he hit a. I don't think he hit
How many
1K.
receiving yards did Waddle get? And I know damn well he didn't have a good career.
Waddle
Or
didn't have
career,
a good year at all.
A good season.
Waddle was injured all year.
So
He had a terrible year.
So with Everett's point,
But Zay Flowers would have been a Pro Bowler regardless. If everyone is healthy, Zay Flowers would have been a Pro Bowler. He would have been. That's what I don't understand. Josh Allen has never turned a wide receiver into a great wide receiver. If I can actually argue Stephon Diggs made Josh Allen, not Josh Allen making Stephon Diggs.
As it looking
Debatable.
As it's looking like right now, that argument is not true.
It is very much so.
Josh
true.
Allen has more wins while Stephon Diggs.
without
For 1 year.
So as of right now,
And didn't
it's
they
not
have,
looking good.
And wait a minute,
So-
didn't they win 12 or 13 games that year? The 13-second game? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Stephon Diggs was on that team in that 13-second game. They won like 12 or 13 games, and Kansas City was the 1 seed. Buffalo was the 2 seed.
How many games? They won 13 games that year?
I said 12 or 13.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So they're right there.
So he ran the same. So
Right
this guy,
there.
I won the same amount of games with you
With
and or
you.
without you. So how can I digress?
I didn't say that. I said Stephon Diggs. I can make an argument. Diggs made Josh Allen. Look at the numbers of Josh Allen before Diggs. It was not good. Not good.
And then
His rookie year, he was terrible.
And then look at the
Yeah, his
numbers
rookie year
without
was
him.
terrible.
And then he
look
went
at the numbers
up.
without him.
And then look at the numbers without him. He had a great year. Josh Allen should be second. He should be second, not first. Lamar should be first. Lamar has him in every statistical category, and he whooped that ass head to head. Beat that ass.
Belt to ass.
Belt to ass. Send his ass back to Buffalo. And Lamar gonna go out there to Buffalo next week and beat that ass again.
I don't know about that one.
Beat that ass
I don't know
again.
about
Because
that
Buffalo's defense is terrible.
All right, so just to transition. So college football playoffs, semifinals are, we got Notre Dame and Penn State tomorrow. We got Ohio State and UT Hook'em on Friday. So, I mean, I know we kind of talked about predictions last week with Coach Gerard, which thank you for pulling up last week. We really appreciate it.
Definitely.
But, I mean, I guess we can just run through it again. So, Notre Dame, Penn State.
Notre Dame. I don't have to think twice
got
about
Penn
that
State.
one.
No, Penn State, yeah.
I got
Taking
Penn
Notre
State.
Dame. I don't trust Penn State.
So, why Notre Dame?
I don't trust Penn State. I think Drew Aller is severely overrated. I also don't think Penn State's defense is as good as everybody thinks it is, because Penn State played, two really good teams this year and lost both games. Ohio State and Oregon. They lost both of them. And the defense couldn't stop Ohio State, and they damn sure couldn't stop Oregon. So I don't think Penn State's really as good. Plus, look at who they played in the playoffs. SMU and Boise State. It's like, Notre Dame just went out and beat Georgia. And I think Riley Leonard will be the difference in that game.
They beat Georgia with a backup quarterback though.
Okay? Penn State beat
I mean,
Boise
Carson Beck was
State.
no better. But that's
Right.
I think Carson Beck would be better than a backup.
The backup wasn't the problem. It was the wide receivers that was the problem.
I mean,
They dropped a lot of passes.
They dropped a lot of passes.
probably not used to catching from him.
If I put the
Carson
ball in
Beck's
your
been
chest
there-
and you
Carson
drop
Beck's been
it,
there for 4 years, bro. You used to catch the ball from him.
Everest.
It matters, bro.
Everest. If I hit you in the chest with the ball,
No.
catch the damn ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Catch the damn
absolutely.
ball.
But that is a factor. In,
It is.
Like you used to catching the ball with someone for 4 years. I mean, Carson Beck's been there for 4 years, right? Damn near 5.
I think this is his fourth year. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think he got
I think it is
redshirted his
4, yeah.
freshman year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
he's been
4.
there for 4 to 5 years. They're probably used to catching the ball.
Let's just say 4, yeah.
Because Georgia don't have like receivers that just come out of Georgia like that. Like
They actually had a run for a while. AJ Green, George Pickens,
I'm
Lad
saying
McConkey.
lately, Lad McConkey is the one.
They had Brock Bowers. They got some guys, man.
Yeah, Brock Bowers and Lad McConkey are the only two that's like within the past like I'll say 7 years. I can't remember. AJ Green was what when we were in high school. He was killing.
Pickens.
Right? Mm-hmm. Pickens. Oh yeah, Pickens is nice.
Pickens.
Georgia got talent, bro. It's just them wide receivers.
No, Pickens. Did Pickens play with Peck? Bet?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He played with Bennett.
Yeah, he had Stetson
Bennett.
Bennett.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they didn't really play together, so.
But Carson Beck just ain't that good anyway.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think he was that good.
It's just the chemistry problem. This is what I'm trying to. The chemistry factor is what I'm trying to get at.
I mean, Georgia just wasn't that good in general, but they got out coached
twice.
That second one was.
That's Brett Auburn for that second one.
Yeah,
and the first one was Quinn Ewers.
That second one, yeah, it was just bad.
Because the defense played well against Georgia that first Texas game, Georgia and Texas game. They played really well, but Quinn Ewers was awful in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Awful.
So
go ahead. Transition to the next
one. Ohio State.
To this belt ass.
Texas.
Belt to ass.
I know y'all.
Hey, belt to ass.
I was telling Sam, this can either go one or two ways. It's going to be belt to ass in favor of Ohio State, or it's going to be a really close game.
That really close game probably not having it right.
I think it's going to be a close game. But the biggest X factor to me is who?
Quinn Ewers.
Quinn Ewers. What are you going to do? This is you playing against your former school. They know you. They know you in and out. So you're gonna have to bring something to the table.
You know, it's crazy. I don't think that he's the X factor.
I don't either.
I think the X factor is number 4, Jeremiah Smith.
Oh, that's not other one.
I don't think he's an X factor at all.
Can y'all stop him if he gets off?
That's an impact player.
That's what I'm saying. If he gets off,
that's not an X factor.
If he continues doing to what he's doing.
Texas secondary gonna be in for a long night if we can't stop him.
Hey, just don't man up. If y'all play man, we're going deep. Just letting y'all know.
Play man. Play man.
Oh, play man against
Yes,
Jeremiah Smith?
you have the Thorpe Award winner. Put him on Jeremiah Smith and say, let's see who better. Me or you. Let's do this.
Let's see.
This is the spot where your biggest players need to play the best. And if you the Thorpe Award winner, you gonna get up on that line. You gonna look at Jeremiah Smith. You say, I'm finna whoop your ass for 4 quarters. Yeah. Let's get it.
Let's go.
That is what you do. That is what you're supposed to do. But Jeremiah Smith's about to eat that boy alive.
Okay, you keep saying everybody say that, but Jade don't get beat.
But
he doesn't get beat.
He hasn't played Jeremiah Smith.
And Jeremiah Smith ain't played the Jade because Will Johnson didn't play in that Michigan game.
I know he didn't.
That is true.
This is the best defense Ohio State will see all year.
Well,
the X factor to me is actually Taft.
Sark, you're gonna have to draw something up. Quinn, you're gonna have to put your big boy. You're gonna have to put your big boy pants on.
Taft, huh?
The Taft, our safety.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the for real X factor because you see what Scatterbo was doing to him. They gonna get Travion Henderson and Judkins 1-on-1 with him and go to work. Like, gonna have to cover.
Tearing them up. So we'll see. But I mean,
it looked like Cleveland won that game.
Oh yeah, they won by 7.
But I mean, we can jump into that game and I guess we can jump into it now. So I mean, Cleveland and Thunder, top teams in their respective conference. Cleveland won by what? 7. 129, 122, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we caught the last little glimpse of it, but I mean, I didn't expect Cleveland to be that high. Truthfully, I didn't know they had that where they were going to be like 31 or probably 32 and 7 now.
32 and 6 or 32 and 5.
It's something like that. But I wasn't expecting that right out the gate.
Nobody was.
Yeah.
I was actually I called it when I said when y'all asked me who I think the Eastern Conference teams. I said I think Cleveland will be up there. I think Cleveland will be one of the top 2 teams. Them and the Celtics. Yeah. And sure enough, here they are. They are fighting. Like, they're a good in-season. They have the structure for a good in-season team. Now, playoffs.
That's what I was just about to get to.
I don't know, but in-season team, they have the structure for it. They can compete. They have a lot of bodies out there over there in Cleveland. They use their rotations really good.
They're missing a small forward.
That's gonna be the problem in the playoffs. But right now, for in-season, while people are steady trying to get the right lineups right. They already have their lineup kind of set.
They do.
So they're just kind of blowing through the season right now.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball, seeding matters, but it doesn't matter.
Seeding only matters for matchup purposes.
Yeah. Like that's the only reason why. Like, it's no benefit to getting a 1 or 2 seed. But home court.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like that's.
And if we're the better team, it doesn't matter.
Hey, home court doesn't even matter because we're the better team. So no matter what gym I play in, we can go to YMCA right now. We still gonna win. So that's not a factor. I think they should start trying to change that the playoffs to
reseed. Well,
no, not reseed. I think it should be the 1 through 16, and then
just play it like that.
Yeah, play it like not even 1 through 16, probably like 1 through 14, and teams get a first round bye. Like give some of these basketball teams a bye. Mm-hmm. Like give them a reason to go for the number 1 seed. I think that would increase the level of in season play.
Well, that's actually what we were talking
about. I was about to say,
okay. Because they got to do something about this 3-point shooting. Like this game we watched, there was a lot of guys getting to the paint. Mm-hmm. They were getting feet in the paint and kicking for open shots. This was a good game to watch. This was great.
Good game to watch. But when you're just jacking them just to...
Nobody want to watch that.
Yeah.
Like a Wizards versus Hornets game.
Bro, that was the exact game we were talking about.
We were just talking about that game.
Hey, see,
over 100 threes?
Yeah, those teams are just jacking up threes. It's like, bro, this is... like we want... You have fans that come out and watch these games.
You do.
They want to watch basketball, a good basketball game. Like, let's up the season. Like, I honestly think that would be the perfect plan is to make it a 14-team playoffs, and then the first seed from each one get a bye.
Yeah.
So it would help.
That way, it would these teams are actually fighting for a spot. Like a first seed, a second seed, a third seed, like those all matters.
But would it help the 3-point crisis? Because not everybody is great at shooting threes, but everybody shoot threes.
As a coach, I tell my boys, I mean, I'm a shoot first person too. Like I'll encourage them. I'm like, hey, like if you have the open shot, shoot it. But after a while, if them shots are not falling, I'm like, we got to make something up because I'll be damned if we out here just shooting threes and not getting rewarded for it. Like we can try to get to the paint. Yeah. Try to get to the free throw line, something. But if we like, no. So.
I think it will help it because you will stop going for them try ball shots and you'll just be trying to actually get for sure shots.
That I agree with.
So that's why it would minimize the 3-point shooting a little bit because a lot of teams out here, they know they're not. Let's see. Who has like 8 wins this season? Raptors?
The Raptors, the Pelicans,
Hornets, Wizards,
those teams
Pelicans,
Portland. Those teams are just going out there shooting.
Just shooting, yeah.
And maybe take away the lottery pick. Maybe like
if they made it to where it was NFL style instead of this stupid lottery system, it might be better.
Yeah,
for the NBA.
Take away the lottery picks. Like some of these guys that don't make the playoffs, and then that's when wherever you sit. You're a worst team, that's where you get. Like, I think a lot of NBA needs a lot of changes to help their end season.
Yeah.
Like,
I think so too.
Side note. There's only 2 Buffalo Bills that are Pro Bowlers, Josh Allen and Deion.
Yeah.
So fuck what he's talking about. But carry on.
I looked it up. It wasn't Shakir. I forgot who.
It was Deion Dawkins.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I remember it was some random name.
0 Pro Bowl receivers not named Stephon Diggs for Josh Allen. But hey, whatever.
I mean, he still got them.
It's still,
13 wins.
It's fine. Y'all whole point was
13 wins.
make the team better.
13
and
wins
he clearly
in
did.
the 2 seed.
No, my whole point is my whole point of MVP was the better team overall, the most valuable player on his team with a better team overall. That's who I think an MVP.
So then why isn't Sam Darnold in the conversation?
Because he's not the most valuable player on his team.
He's not.
You mean a team that didn't make the playoffs last year?
Justin Jefferson is the most valuable player.
And now they went and won 14 games, which is more than Buffalo. But they just happen to have a 15-win team in their own division.
No, not that. I'm saying that Justin Jefferson is the most valuable player on their team. Like
absolutely,
like you scout for Justin Jefferson. You don't scout for Sam Darnold like that. Like
you can't be the most valuable player on a team playing a dependent position, which wide receiver is a dependent position. No, you can't, because look at what happened Sunday night. Look at what happened Sunday night. This is why I'm saying that. Mm-hmm. Because Sunday night, Amik Robertson locked that ass up. Justin Jefferson couldn't do nothing. But guess what? Sam Darnold could have saved them. You're right. He could have saved them if he played better. So in my mind, when Sam Darnold balls out, the Vikings are unbeatable.
Yeah.
When he doesn't ball out, they're probably gonna lose.
That's why it's hit or miss with Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's why it's hit or miss.
I agree.
But listen, it takes it for a quarterback. That's what we're talking about quarterback. I understand what you mean by the dependent, But look at that factor. When Justin Jefferson doesn't ball out, Sam Darnold doesn't ball out.
No, that was not the problem Sunday night. Did you actually watch the game?
Yes,
No.
I did.
He missed Hawkinson for what would have probably been a touchdown. He missed Addison for what would have been a touchdown.
3 or 4 times and was 0 for 4.
Yeah, I just told you what happened.
I know. But if Justin Jefferson's not balling out, then other teams are not balling out. Then he's not balling out. When Justin Jefferson ball out, we are all balling out.
That's not true. Because
it is games with Jordan Addison balls out. With Jordan Addison, but that's also the Justin Jefferson factor. That's
a Justin Jefferson factor.
That's their best receiver.
That I agree with.
So now Jordan Addison is
their best receiver, or they're doubling me.
Yeah.
And you get the one-on-one. I'm with you.
So that's what I'm saying. He's the most valuable player on their team because you have to scout for Justin Jefferson no matter what. You do. Week in, week out, you have to make sure that
who's guarding 18
is covered.
True. Yes. But I can take Justin Jefferson away as a defense.
And it sucks, and their team fumbles. Their team starts to crumble.
The team doesn't always crumble. You just sat here and said Addison went crazy multiple games.
Okay, but when you look at those games.
So did Aaron Jones.
Okay, but when you look at those games, they're winning those games by less than a touchdown. Now, when
it's the NFL.
When Justin Jefferson is going off and going crazy, when they're not doing that, they're winning those games by way more than a touchdown.
No, they're not. That Seattle game, Justin Jefferson had like 160 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. They won by 4.
No, that one. I remember that game. That game was crazy. That game was crazy. I'll give you that one. That game was crazy. But the other games, they're only winning by less than a touchdown. Yeah. They're in shootouts.
The average margin of victory in NFL is like 4 points.
Yeah.
On average for everybody.
Yeah.
But so you don't get your ass beat in the NFL.
They're saying they're in really close games. Like I'm talking about, it's coming down to the
fourth wire
rounds and everything like that. Now that's what I'm saying. Justin Jefferson is the most valuable player on that team by far. Now for the Lions, like I told you earlier, the O-line I think is the most valuable.
I told you I would agree with that or Gibbs. I'm not giving it to Jared Goff.
Yeah, I'm not giving it to Jared Goff. He had a game where he threw for 5 interceptions and they still won the game.
So that's why Houston don't deserve to be in the
So
playoffs.
so that right there alone,
I agree.
So even say that he's not the most valuable player on the team. Like you throw for 5 interceptions and you still win the ball game. That's
insane.
Yeah.
I don't think that. Well, I'm pretty sure it probably has been done, but just to see it, it's just like he really threw 5 picks, and they still found a way to win the game. I think that's crazy.
Who said that, Willard?
Who said what?
Will Howard 0-4 against Texas. I know he's 0-3. Oh, he's predicting they're gonna win.
Okay.
Because
Will Howard is 0-3 against Texas, but he was at Kansas State.
He was at. That's right. He was at Kansas State. That's right. Yeah.
We gotta compare that. Okay.
I mean, but they have a better quarterback there now. Avery Johnson. He's better than Will Howard.
Just to switch gears here, so Jimmy Butler, we haven't really got to talk about him much, but obviously there's a lot of buzz around him. He just got suspended recently for being detrimental to the team. He just talked about how he lost his joy. He just talked about how he lost his joy playing basketball and it's not fixable. What are y'all's thoughts on Jimmy Butler and where or if he should be traded? And where should he be traded?
I'll make it quick so then Everest can go because I know he has a take on this.
I do too. I don't have a huge take on this because I think just Jimmy Butler, either you go to a championship team or you retire. That's the only two options.
He didn't lose his joy in Miami. What he realized is that he's not getting paid again.
Pat Riley wasn't going to give him that extension, so lost the joy.
He ain't lose no joy.
Yeah.
Hey, I think he should go to Houston. I think that would be a nice fit for him.
I'm not with it.
He would not be good for that locker room. Not with them young boys.
No. The more I thought about it, I'm not with the Jimmy train for Houston.
Nah, I think he should go to Houston.
No, the only reason why is because what we said it last week. Jimmy's 35, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's getting paid $50 million next year.
Yeah,
right.
57.
Somewhere between 50, 57. It's somewhere in that ballpark. So, if I'm the GM, in order to trade for Jimmy Butler, I would want you to sign the contract extension, right? Because think about it. I mean, he already has 1 more year. So basically, if I'm trading for you and you don't want to sign, then you're just going to be a rental.
He has 1 more year with a player option
or
a
player option.
It's a player option. So basically, I'll be using you as a rental.
Correct.
So I would need a contract extension, but he's 35.
Right. So you can give him a 1-1.
But the thing is, would he want that?
It's not about what he wants. It's about, do you want to get paid another $55-60 million or not?
I just
in a tax-free state again.
He's 35, and everywhere he's gone.
That's a big part.
He's 35, and I think he's going different places.
Look, I think me personally, I think playoff Jimmy has one or two more seasons left. Right? You go get him right now while he can turn it up for you guys in the playoff. Yep. Because the Rockets are a playoff team right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But you guys don't have no playoff killers.
No.
Go get Jimmy Butler. Trade away some little draft picks that you got. I know you guys got.
It's not even necessarily about the draft picks. Like we would give up some. My thing is, I don't want to give up too much. I'm not saying what it's about. I don't want to give up too much.
You got to give up Jabari,
but
and you're gonna have to give up one
Dylan
of Thompson
Brooks.
or
you're gonna have to give up. You're gonna have to give up some pieces for a year, 2 year run.
But if you're gonna give up that much, just go get Kevin Durant out of Phoenix.
They
need it bad. You offer them draft picks and a player.
If the Rockets are gonna throw the haul, I'd rather it be on somebody else, not Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it'd be KD. Go get him up out of Phoenix.
You say that, but Jimmy Butler's been to 2 finals.
2.
He's been to 2 finals.
Yeah.
People are saying
Jimmy
that
is a different animal. I agree.
You get Jimmy Butler will fit the system nice. He's already a defensive player. So
he is.
Ime, whatever isn't that? I don't know how to say his name.
Udoka.
That's what I thought it was. Ime Udoka. Hey, I feel like he'll fit that system nice. He can go in. Jimmy don't score a lot of points, so come in, score your 16 to 18 points, play your defense, and help us win the championship. When we do need you to score these 26 points, turn it up for us.
Yeah.
And we got Fran VanVleet. I think they should keep Fran VanVleet. I think they should keep.
They would need
Jalen
a veteran
Green.
guard at that point.
I think Jimmy Butler would be the best fit for in the Houston Rockets. I can't see him in any other team.
But that's the problem though. What do you're gonna stunt Jalen? It's gonna help Sengun and you're gonna hurt Jalen at the same time.
I think it frees Jalen up.
It's high risk, high reward.
I think it frees Jalen up. Jalen just now you're not guarded by the best. You're not going to be guarded by the best defender now.
Jalen's inconsistent as it is.
Yeah.
He's guarded by the best defender
every night though.
Free,
it's just like you said. I actually think it freezes him just because when it does come time for playoffs, wouldn't you want your young guys to get that experience, have the ball in their hands, and etc.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. But then if you have a guy like Jimmy Butler, which no disrespect to Jimmy Butler, he's going to get all the attention.
Oh, for sure.
Not all the attention. Because Jalen Green, Jimmy Butler's going to have the attention. Jimmy Butler's going to have the number one defender on him in the playoffs. No matter, and that's going to free up Jalen Green to the number 2 defender.
But I'm
a scorer. I can go ball out on you.
But the real thing is the Rockets are not trying to win a championship this year. They need to get experience. So trading for Jimmy Butler is an all-in type of
right
move.
now, I feel like right now is a time they can sneak and go get it.
No.
Nuggets are down right now.
I wonder why. Keep going.
Nuggets are down right now.
I think Phoenix would be a good fit for him.
Kings are down right now.
That's who the Rockets need to go get. Get De'Aaron up out of Sacramento. Bring him back home.
I agree with that too. But they got to sign him to a crazy extension.
I do it.
You have to sign him to a bigger extension than you would
Jalen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Because he already signed for what, 5 for 2 something?
I think he's up for another extension.
He's
or
not 2 years ago.
It was like 4
years. It was like 4 years ago. Yeah.
He's up for another one. But when you're looking at the West standings and the Rockets, you got to think about Rockets are number 2.
They are.
Yeah.
So right now,
behind the Thunder.
So we can go get Jimmy Butler to make a crazy playoff push. Nuggets are not that good. Mavericks are not that good right now. They're dealing with a lot of injuries.
Injuries.
Lakers are not that good. So who's the real threat for the Rockets right now?
OKC.
Yeah.
OKC.
Yeah.
So right now, let's go make this NBA championship playoff push.
But come playoff time, that veteran experience is going to make a world of difference.
Let's go get Jimmy Butler. We got vets. I got Jimmy Butler. I got Fred VanVleet. Even if we can retain Dylan Brooks, I got Dylan Brooks.
You only have a 2-year window, and Jalen just signed a 3-year deal.
Earlier this year, when we were at the Rockets, when we did the podcast, I don't think that they are ready for a championship. Now we're a month later. Rockets might be ready for a championship. They're number 2 seed in the West.
Jalen just needs. If they're gonna win a championship, Jalen has to be consistent. Because Sengun gonna give it
as
to
of 5 games lately.
I'm saying he has the best defender on them every night in and night out.
He does.
He's being consistent.
But Sengun is our best player.
Exactly. Go get somebody who can get this defender off of me.
My thing is, I don't want the Rockets to get ahead of themselves and it's like, okay,
in the process.
And you know what? forget it. You're right. Like it's just like you said. We can see the championship, etc. Like we're number 2 in the West. I just don't want them to get ahead of themselves. It's like, okay, we're gonna send the haul 5-6 players, a couple picks for Jimmy Butler.
I don't think it'll be a
I mean that's an exaggeration, but I just don't want them to give up so much for just a 2-year window when you have the future literally right there in front of you.
The future's super bright.
My thing is like
that's my thing.
My thing is they can do that. They can still end up going to get De'Aaron Fox in the offseason.
That's fine.
They can still do that.
If it's the offseason, that's fine.
Yeah, the offseason is different.
Because he declined. I think De'Aaron Fox declined his player.
Yeah, he didn't sign that extension.
They could go get Jimmy Butler and still try to go get De'Aaron Fox in the offseason.
But Sacramento's going to want something for De'Aaron.
Yeah.
I mean.
They're going to do a sign and trade.
For sure.
Then they can do a sign and trade with them. But they can make some shakes happen. They have a lot, bro. The Rockets have a lot of draft picks and a lot of things that they can make happen. You have enough, and you can't. In the NBA, I think it's one of the leagues where you have to spend the money.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. So you might as well send these draft picks. Go give me these accomplished players. We're number 2 seed right now. We have a chance to go make a championship.
So question for you: What does a Jimmy Butler package look like for you for the Rockets?
If I'm the Miami Heat, I'm gonna be asking for someone like give me Reed Shepherd.
He got to be in it.
Reed Shepherd just dropped 49 in the G League.
He was going crazy.
Which I've been saying,
he should go
send him to the G League, let him get NBA reps.
Yeah. Hey,
thank God.
Hey, let me get Reed Shepherd off of you.
Okay.
We're the Heat are gonna go young.
Yeah.
Boy, that would be an all-white backcourt. When's the last time we seen that?
That'd be
My bad.
crazy.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. My fault.
That'd be crazy, right?
Anyway,
In South
next.
South Beach.
Next.
What?
Give me
Reed Shepherd.
Give me 2 protected. Not even 2 protected. You can give me two draft picks, first round. I know you'll have them in your
Reed
stash.
Shepherd, 2 draft picks.
2 draft picks, and you throw in another player.
Jabari.
It would have to be a Jabari.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get
It would have to be a
Tari.
Jabari or Tari. Or maybe a Dylan.
Matter of
Brooks.
fact, Tari.
Or,
Perfect. No,
or Steven
Tari.
Adams.
No,
it might have to be a Steven Adams.
Tari, you can go. Because I'm getting Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
And they play the same position.
And you're not getting rid of Cam.
You're not getting rid of Cam.
You'd be stupid
I
if you
can
get
get rid of all of that haul for
So
Jimmy
Reed Shepherd. So let's just say Reed Shepherd, Tari,
and
Steven Adams.
You can get a first. You can give a Steven. I'm gonna give up five picks. I'll give up 4. 2 picks and 2 players, and you can have Jimmy, and I can get Jimmy Butler.
2 picks, 2 players, and Jimmy Butler coming back. So Tari, Reed, and 2 picks.
Yeah, I'll give her up 2 first-round picks.
You think Pat Riley would take that though?
No.
Hell yeah.
No,
No,
I don't think so
picks?
either. It's not fitting enough for Pat Riley.
First-round picks, yes.
I don't think so.
He wouldn't take it because he knows the Rockets are not going to be picking in the lottery.
Yeah.
That's the
true.
problem.
That is very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. I don't
Wait,
think Pat
no,
Riley
they
would want
have
that one.
lottery predicted picks from the Nets, right? Their picks are.
Yes.
They have picks from the Nets.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
have the
Yeah.
one Nets pick.
From
Yeah,
Harden.
so-
From
It's
Harden.
that
Yeah.
last pick.
It's from Harden.
Now you can have this first round pick who might be the number 1 overall pick because the Nets are terrible.
No. There's some teams that are worse than them right now.
I mean,
Thank
but it's
you.
a lottery.
Yeah.
I said Mike because it's a
But yeah,
lottery.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lottery.
The lottery system is stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But now I can give you this first round pick from the Nets. I can give you this our first round pick. Now you have 2 first round picks. I might be able to give you a 2026 first round pick of ours.
Yeah.
That might not mean nothing, but
If Pat
But-
Riley want to do business, the team he's going to talk to is Oklahoma City. They have so many high
Sam
value
Presti
picks.
is a genius.
And that team
Jesus
is deep,
Christ.
bro. Like, if Pat Riley really want to switch it up in Miami, I'm sending Jimmy to OKC. And I really don't care how you feel about it because you ain't going to be my problem no more. Right?
I
fair.
still feel like I don't know. I feel like Jimmy would be his best fit right now would be a Houston who needs a veteran presence.
They need it. They
Yeah.
do need it.
to help them push through that play.
I mean, like I said, I just don't want Houston to get ahead of themselves and,
And
just send
I
the
get
entire
it.
haul.
People
Yeah.
get tired of Jimmy Butler because of his in-season tactics, but
He's
playoff-
not even really that
playoff
crazy.
Jimmy, I mean, bro, he takes nights off, bro. He
I mean-
sometimes he
I
don't
mean-
drop
I mean,
like 25.
Yeah,
But
Jimmy has a problem when Jimmy's not getting paid. Look at what he did in Minnesota. Look at what he did in Philly. Look at what he did in Chicago.
But the thing is,
look at what he's
so you
doing
brought up
now.
Minnesota. So remember whenever they didn't want to pay him, right?
Yeah.
What did he go do?
Oh, in practice?
He went to practice that next day, took the third stringers
And
and
beat
G
the first
leaguers and
stringers.
beat the first stringers, and then went home.
And when did the
He
interview?
could have did that from Miami.
He went did an interview after that.
And, yeah, he went and did an interview.
I'm just saying. Hey, I think Jimmy is the type of guy like if you bet on me, I give you my all.
That's fair.
So like, go resign Jimmy.
But see, that's the issue. You're a professional athlete. You should be giving your all from the jump, bro. You making $50+ million.
Yeah, but you're human at the end of the day.
99.9% of people never gonna touch that level of money in their life, bro. And you sitting here not doing what needs to be done on the court to play a kid's game.
Hey,
yeah,
come on, man.
Crazy work, right? Ben Simmons.
Like, bro, you making all this money. Shoot the ball. The money's guaranteed. Shoot the ball.
Guaranteed money is crazy.
My other NBA buzz that I had. Bradley Beal being benched. Y'all?
I think it works.
He should have never been there in the first place.
I think it works. Like, let him be a 6-man.
Yeah?
Yeah, let him be a 6-man. Why? I don't understand why 6-man is such a hard, you're being benched for being a 6-man.
It's really not a bad role.
Yeah,
you're the first person coming off the bench.
Yeah,
because it caps your money.
And 6-man.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does cap your money, but bro, you can have a great career being a 6-man.
Oh hell yeah,
Manu, Jamal,
Lemon Pepper Lou,
Jason Terry, Lemon Pepper Lou.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
And
Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, Jamal Crawford. And who knows? Sometimes as a 6-man, you could close a game.
Right? Funny how that works. God damn it! Did I say that again?
I said that.
God damn it!
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I didn't say that. Like I didn't say Manu said that didn't close the game, right? Okay. Yeah, y'all love this try to prove your point. Shit. Like I didn't say that. Like Manu didn't close the game.
Everett's two favorite guys he be hyping up on here. Both of their teams is atrocious right now. Denver got smacked
on a 5-game winning streak.
Huh?
That's not sustainable. That's not sustainable.
Yes.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
But it's not sustainable.
Which DeMar went off in that second overtime against Miami.
It's time to blow
that
it
was
up,
nice.
bro. Don't let this illusion fool you. If you Sacramento.
Absolutely.
It's time to blow it up.
And honestly, I feel like every team in the West is like that right now. Like they're on that breaking point. So that's why I feel like let's go get Jimmy Butler. Let's go make a playoff.
Like
let's go make a push now.
I just don't want to give up a massive haul for a 2 year.
Y'all have the haul to give up.
No, I understand, but I don't want to send all of this stuff for 2 years.
You can draft, but this is the thing. You can't.
Would you do that for 2 years of service?
No.
But listen, you can't.
That's
draft,
my point.
My thing about it, you can't draft 25 All-Stars.
But I can draft 3 or 4.
Like you
I
can't.
sure can.
KD, Russ, and Harden. Boom, boom, boom. 3 straight years.
And 3 MVPs.
Boy.
Boom, boom, boom.
That is true, but that's a rare.
Manu, Tony, and Timmy.
Yeah.
Nah, those are spread it out.
That was more spread out. But you got Tony in 99, 2000, and you got Manu like a year later.
Yeah.
So.
And those are gems.
They are
Hall of
gems.
Famers.
And none of those guys are in the lottery picks, right?
Tim, obviously.
Tim was the lottery pick. Tony
was in the first. Manu was second.
So you can
second
get
round.
these guys outside your lottery picks.
You
That's
can.
what I'm trying to say. Like you can still find guys out there. Jokic, second rounder. MVP.
Mm-hmm.
You can find those guys.
Draymond, second round.
What did Giannis go at? 17 or 18?
He was a lottery pick. No,
Giannis was 13, 14.
He was 13, right at the end of the lottery.
Yeah, Giannis was a lottery
so it's like you just never know with these guys.
Exactly.
You never know.
Like you can.
But there is 2 guys coming out this year that's gonna be like that. That boy
Flag.
Duke and the young boy at Rutgers.
Ace Bailey.
Boy, Ace is like that. I was watching him the other night. I was like, hey, young boy got it. He like that.
Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey.
Woo.
Top 2 right there.
Y'all think Flag leaving
for
this year?
sure, huh?
You think Flag leaving this year?
Oh,
hell yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, he's the number 1 overall pick.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
I forgot.
Absolutely.
UConn's not even that good either.
UConn's not good. Duke is actually doing way better than I thought they would.
Yeah. My Tar Heels ain't doing
that team, Evan. It might be a while for y'all get another championship on that.
Yeah, that's fine, but
because it's getting rough and
it's the RJ Davis show right now in North Carolina.
I mean, I don't understand why he's.
Well, I don't know why he stayed.
Like, why are you still there?
I thought he should have left last year, but that was.
I don't know why he's there.
Caleb Love got the hell out of there and went to Arizona. Like
he's still there too. I thought he left too. Yeah,
bro,
that's right.
Dog,
he's still there.
Can I ask y'all a question before we wrap this up?
Mm-hmm.
We touched on this a little bit last week with Coach, but I didn't ask the follow-up question I wanted to. With Evan, you're a coach and you're watching the middle schoolers and you've been through the college recruiting and played in college and played overseas. What is the thing that's going to make this JUCO NIL thing such a big deal? Because in JUCO, what it basically seems like, giving Pavia that extra year, it basically seems like if you go to JUCO, those 2 years really won't count. That's kind of what it's trending towards. Is that going to hurt high school recruiting?
They're treating it as a prep, I guess.
Right, it's basically like a prep school
right.
now. So isn't that going to hurt the high school kids coming up?
No.
Because why am I recruiting you when I can just go get an older kid?
A lot of these kids go to JUCO for grades purposes.
Yeah, grades or trouble, off the field of play or whatever. Yeah. So, I mean, that's really what the JUCO is for.
I agree.
So it's like a rehabilitation. They treat it like a rehabilitation.
But think about
like go get your life together in JUCO,
right?
Then you can come back.
But you
think
also
about
got
East
the transfer
Mississippi
portal.
Because a lot of things they don't want. See,
yeah, I remember
what
that.
it is.
I remember that.
With these NILs going out, you can have a Henry Ruggs situation.
Oh God,
you give out these NIL deals, or you pay one of these kids out. They go out here. You're still a college kid, bro. So you go out here, you get drunk or something. You in a car crash and boom, or
damn,
you know what I'm saying. Your
life's over.
So say for instance, you're already heading down that path. So and we don't want this happening at a D1. Our D1 schools don't want all this. That's too much bad publicity.
Unless you're Georgia, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Christ.
DUIs left and right.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so we don't now our NIL deals. These people who are giving out these NIL deals, our money's just going out the window because you're getting arrested. You're doing all these things. So go to JUCO, get your life together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe get right when you come back to the D1.
Yeah, because if you think about it, I mean, just take Last Chance U for example. Like just with East Mississippi, how many people they put into D1 programs, and then those guys eventually made it to the pros, right? Like it's stuff like that.
I agree, but as a coach, why would I recruit a high school kid that's like not the 5 stars are always going to get recruited, right? Mm-hmm. The top of the top is always going to be the top. But if you're the other kids that go to a Ball State, a Charlotte, ECU, places like that, why am I going to recruit you out of high school when I can just go get one of these guys from JUCO who been there for 2 years, then got weights in and got grades, all that good stuff, and their clock hasn't started? Why would I recruit you out of high school when I can just go get one of them? They're ready to go right now.
Different positions have different clocks. That's one. 2, why would you recruit that? Even though that high school kid might be still better than that JUCO kid.
Might be.
So
Arch Manning, that's true. So yeah,
that's true.
Arch Manning, when he's coming out, he's probably better than every other JUCO quarterback.
But that's why I said the cream of the crop is going to be the cream of the crop regardless.
Yeah.
But it's the guys that are in that middle tier.
Because at the end of the day, there's 256 FBS schools, so or D1 colleges are
and they only have so many scholarships they can fill.
6,000 kids in the transfer pool.
Yeah. So it's, again, I know, but 6,000 kids. If you got 30 scholarships, still you have enough for the transfer portal. I mean, hey, you can. You just gotta recruit right.
You do gotta recruit right.
That's all where it comes at. You just gotta recruit right.
I feel sorry for these high school kids, man. They about to get squeezed. They're gonna have to start going to JUCOs, even though they might be able to get into a lower tier D1 school. But now they're gonna get pushed down to JUCO or D1 AA or hell even D2. Depending.
I mean, it's just like Cam Ward. Didn't he start off at Incarnate Word and then basically worked his way up?
1 AA.
Yeah. So.
I mean, it just sucks, man. It just sucks.
A lot of these high schools are probably gonna have to take that route where they go to a low level D1, show out, hop in the portal. They hey, this is my tape, this is my film. We'll
also
get up and then start working their way up.
In a coach's defense, it might be even better because you're not pulling wool over my eyes. Yeah, you're doing these against high school kids, but now you come up to the JUCO level, see what you're doing in the JUCO level.
Right.
You're not even doing that well, so now I can leave you alone.
Correct.
Yeah. So
that was my point. Damn, these kids that maybe out of high school was just bigger, stronger, faster just because they, developed faster.
Yeah, whoever they was in high school, they played. But
now you got to go to JUCO. Now you might not get that scholarship. Now you ain't.
JUCO got dogs.
So, because everybody in JUCO hungry. Because they trying to get to that next level.
They're trying to get out.
They're trying to get out.
They're trying to get out.
From knowing a little, coaches, college coaches, it's all about who you know, too.
True.
So, you...
It is all about who you know.
You could be a 5-star recruit, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just use an example. I could be cool with, you could be my son, my 5-star recruit, and I'm cool with Ohio State. Marvin Harrison Jr., for example, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison was cool with Ohio State, one of those coaches, Brian Hartline or whatever.
Brian Hartline, they played together.
Yeah, so hey, my son going to come to Ohio State, he's going to play for you.
Right.
It's
simple.
It's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not everybody has that luxury. So.
Yeah, not everyone has that luxury, but that luxury does exist.
It does exist.
It does.
You are right.
So.
Oh man. Oh, wait a minute. One last thing, Evan. Do you want to give us an update on the Rocket? Not the Rocket, the Astros. Any way you feel, any way that your boy that you put on Enough is Enough list is handling this pitching rotation? Because I have no idea what he's doing.
I have no idea what's going on either. I mean, we have something in the works with someone with that has a Astros podcast, but we'll talk about that at a later point.
That a little later.
But no, I have no idea what Dana Brown is doing. Matter of fact, he's going on there twice. He's going on the Enough is Enough list 2 times because I just don't understand it. I don't like. I think infield wise we're set, but it's just like everywhere else. It's just
the pitching rotation, man. It's
pitching rotation and just I don't know. So hopefully come October, the man will have some, or not October,
March.
Thank you. The man will have something up his sleeve, but until then, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing. It's gonna be a
long summer in the H, boy. Yep. $2 Tuesdays
and it's not
on
even
the
called
way.
Minute Maid no more, and it's not even called Minute Maid.
Like I said, you see what I said? $2 Tuesdays. They about to be on the way this summer, boy. They won't be trying to sell out them Tuesday afternoon games. It's coming.
I'll be there. I just hope it don't get back to the point where you could buy the nosebleeds
and go all the way down
and walk all the way down.
Talking to the players like, "What's good, dog?"
Hey. I don't think you ever get back to that. I don't think you get to that point.
I hope not.
I hope not
because it's been bad. We also me and Everest are in a football league, like a EA Sports College Football League.
Yeah, y'all talk about it. We're starting our gaming channel.
The gaming channel has been built. We just have to work out some kinks, but shout out to Connor, man. He's the commissioner of the league.
Shout out to Connor.
Yeah, shout out to Connor.
And the guys agreed to be able to live stream the game of the week every week. So we will try to work on that. I'm pretty sure next week my game will be game of the week. So we're going to try to make that the first one, but we will keep y'all posted on how that's going. But it is definitely going to happen.
Subscribe to the Midweek Athletes Gaming channel on YouTube as well.
We're trying to get that gaming section. We will get the other games kind of going, but we're going to start this off with NCAA.
Oh, yeah. Got to, man. Got to. Know what I'm saying? Best football game of the year.
Yeah, facts, bro. Madden. I ain't even touch it.
I'm ready for college basketball in the next.
Evan.
They're making it?
I don't know. I mean,
I
2K.
think so.
Well, 2K and EA are pushing for it. Like there's some big investors that are pushing for it. I saw it the other day.
If you could name me 20 college players,
yeah,
then,
that's
let's
the problem
do it.
right there.
That's the problem.
That is the exact problem right there.
I can name you about 5.
Is it the problem is the NBA just gets
I could probably get you 10,
everywhere.
15.
They just draft from everywhere, bro. Like 2 kids from France got drafted last year.
Like J-Dub went to, what did he go to? San Diego or something like that?
NFL, like till you get to the NBA. So
Steve Nash went to Santa Clara.
And also, I don't know if 2K wants to.
I'm gonna take Santa Clara and win the Natty, boy. You better quit playing with me.
I would not. I wouldn't think 2K gaming would allow them to dip into their pockets.
That's another good point. Yeah. That's another very good point.
Because then too, it's like for college basketball, the way that women's basketball is growing. Would you have to include them in it too? Like it's a lot of.
You would.
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course you would want that, but I'm just saying that's a lot of.
Yeah, you would, but at the same time, it's like
the women's college basketball is better than men's right now. It is.
Yeah.
So it is. So yeah.
Then our WNBA, NBA is a whole different convo we can have on a different day.
Yeah, that on a different day. Well, I think that's all the time we got.
Sure.
Check them out or check us out on the gaming channel whenever we get that set
Virginia Tech, baby. Virginia Tech.
UCF.
Beat that ass in the playoffs last year, too.
Hey,
beat that ass.
I'm in our 2K league, though. I'm in our 2K league.
That lag was crazy. I said, man, bro, my controller's not working.
He had a safety and defensive tackle. I was like, he don't care no more.
EA was going crazy. I started the whole first half with like a D tackle, my safety at D tackle. I had like my 4th-string linebacker in. I'm wondering why my defense is just getting pushed back like it's nothing. I said, when Wes realized it, he just kept no huddling.
I was like, you're stuck. Call that timeout because you're gonna be stuck out here.
I was stuck like Chuck. Literally nothing I can do.
There's nothing you could have done.
Yeah, like just run the ball right to the safety. The lineman just straight up.
I might have to try to get on the sticks.
Evan, Evan.
I didn't say I was gonna win anything. I said I'm gonna just get on the sticks.
Look now, this is a competitive league. Now don't get out here and get your ass beat. Don't do it.
Oh no, I probably would.
Nah, you definitely, bro. You could beat some people.
Yeah, Kansas State specifically.
Yep.
And Purdue, but Purdue is actually he chill, but he's not very good.
All right, man. We're gonna close it out. I'm Evan. Sorry.
That's crazy work. That was crazy work.
We're starting off 2025 by switching people, baby.
Names, my bad.
I'll listen. Wait.
Evan and Ev. All right.
I'm Evan.
I'm Ev.
West.
We out.
My Michelle.